One of the biggest misconceptions in global tourism is this. People think India is a difficult market. I disagree. India is not difficult. India is precise. And over the years, I've watched many foreign DMCs, suppliers, cruise companies, hotels, tourism boards enter India with enormous optimism, only to quietly disappear within 12 to 18 months. And that's not because their product is bad. No, not because India lacks the demand. That is very far from being true. But because they fundamentally misunderstood how Indian travel distribution actually works. And I think that conversation needs to happen more honestly. Most foreign suppliers enter India assuming that this is a traditional structured sales market. It is not. Over the years that I've been a part of this industry, having had the good fortune of being a part of both the inbound and outbound, having established brands in India, having launched multiple destinations in India, India travel distribution is not a classic CRM-led sales environment. It is a fast-moving, relationship-assisted, comparison-driven, commercial ecosystem. And that changes everything. I know it's a mouthful, but that's the way it is. Because in India, the first quote is rarely the final quote. Comparison never stops, even after the booking has been received. Speed often matters more than perfection. Lastly, and this is the most important one, relationships determine who gets the first opportunity. A lot of international suppliers that I have met believe that if the product is good, it'll naturally sell. This assumption alone has killed many businesses. They could have done so well in India, but they didn't. Because India does not reward a good product alone. India rewards relevance, especially commercial relevance. Now here's the interesting part. Most companies think inventory is the game. It is not. The real scarce resource in Indian travel distribution is sales attention. Indian travel agents are overloaded with suppliers, and that's natural. 50 million outbound travelers, destinations. Our passport is being largely accepted as a powerful passport, and more destinations are opening up. Hotel chains, we have today a greater exposure to all these hotel chains, especially because they're opening up in India as well, and we have an appetite for them now. DMCs, they're coming in big numbers to India. Cruise companies, tourism boards, say everybody wants to be a part of the Indian outbound travel ecosystem. Everybody wants visibility, everybody wants market share. But understand this, the people selling India outbound products are making rapid commercial decisions all day long. So the question becomes, why should they continue paying attention to you? That is the real competition for you, not visibility, it's being relevant. And this is where the disconnect usually begins. Many foreign DMCs come to India expecting there's going to be a structured demand and a predictable buying behavior. They believe that there is a fixed conversion path, and once you have the loyalty, it'll lead to a relationship. India operates very differently, guys. Here, one inquiry may branch into multiple destinations. 5, 6, 7, 8 recodes are quite normal for us. WhatsApp often carries more real context than CRM systems. And relationships are heavily person-driven and not company-driven. So you may have a great relationship with the owner of the travel company, but not with the travel advisor. That's it. And if you've misread activity as traction, you slowly start losing attention, then your pricing power goes. And, over a period of time, your relevance goes. As I said in one of my earlier videos, this market rarely rejects you immediately. It simply stops prioritizing you, and many companies realize it too late. Take it from me, somebody who's been a part of this industry since 1989. India is not a market you enter. India is a market you learn, and you learn it patiently, you learn it gradually, and most importantly, you learn it commercially. The companies that succeed here understand this. They know that the response speed matters. A corridor specialization matters. And what I mean by that is, what corridor, what price corridor, what product corridor are you operating in? What are you a specialist for? The local buying psychology is very, very important. Pricing behavior is very real. And the relationship continuity is extremely critical. Once you understand that, you will also understand that price decides the lane, but relationships decide who gets the first shot. So if two people quote the same price or a similar price, who gets the first shot? That'll be decided by the relationship. And once you understand this, India suddenly becomes one of the most powerful travel markets in the world. And I'll give you a very practical example here. When I launched Egypt in India, every single top player in the market, whether it was Cox and Kings then, Thomas Cook, SOTC, Make My Trip, Yatra, SKH Travel, FCM Travel, it doesn't matter whom you name it, every single one of them was buying Egypt from me. So I used to get multiple inquiries for the same incentive quote, for the same incentive group that was going out of India, for the same FIT. So relationship always decides who gets the first shot. The opportunity in India is very real, but so is the complexity. And I genuinely believe many global travel companies are still underestimating how uniquely this market operates. Because India does not reward assumptions, it rewards understanding. And that is where most of the people still get it wrong.